Namaste. My name is Madison, and today we're going to go through a nice restorative cleansing flow. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to start in an easy seat, so whether that's crisscross applesauce or maybe a half lotus, wherever you can find your sit bones firmly planted on the ground, we're going to tune into our bodies now and take a moment to connect with our breath. We're going to practice something called alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. And it's a great way, it's called Nadi Shodhana because nadis are our energy lines in our bodies. And balancing the nadis also is balancing our brain hemispheres, the left and right parts of the brain. So you're going to take your thumb and your pinky, or your pinky and your ring finger. You may, if you'd like, place your pointer and middle finger on your forehead, but it's not necessary. You're going to cover your right nostril with your right thumb, and you're going to breathe in through the left nostril. Hold for a moment, then plug the left nostril with the pinky, unplug the right nostril, and breathe out through the right nostril. Then breathe in through the right nostril. Hold it at the top, plug the right nostril, exhale out of the left nostril, and continue at your own pace. Inhaling, holding, maybe thinking Om on the hold. Exhale through the opposite. You can hold your resting hand in an Om Mudra if you'd like. Breathing deeply into the belly. Exhaling completely. Couple more deep breaths just like that. Settling into the body, settling into the present moment. We're going to end with your exhale out of your right nostril if you started with your inhale on your left nostril. So go ahead and find yourself there. And once you've exhaled out of your right nostril, you can drop your right hand and breathe normally. Throughout this practice, we're going to be practicing Ujjayi breathing, which is breathing in and out through the nose in a way that sort of blocks the back of your throat. So it kind of sounds like the ocean or Darth Vader, some people say. It energizes the body. So that is what we are going to practice the most throughout our yoga practice today. Doing our best to breathe in and out of our nose. We're going to start opening up the spine. We're going to be doing a lot of twisting today to cleanse and release. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind you to the earth. Inhale, extending the spine. Exhale, twisting a little bit more. Take one more deep breath in, creating more space, lengthening in the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper, looking over the right shoulder. And on your next inhale, sweep your hands up overhead, facing forward again. Palms to touch. And on your exhale, drop the right hand to the left knee and the left hand behind your hips. Inhale, creating more space, lengthening your spine. Exhale, twisting chin over your left shoulder. Maybe pet your puppy if you've got a doggo nearby. This doggy is actually named Yogi, which is pretty incredible. A couple more deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, bring the hands up overhead. And this time you're going to drop your right hand to the earth next to you and extend out through your left fingertips up and over to the right. Keeping the hips squared, keeping the sit bones connected to the earth. Extending in the spine, keeping the shoulder away from the ear. Deep belly breaths here, creating space. Opening the heart up towards the sky, maybe the chin, gaze up towards the sky. And on your next inhale, bring your hands up overhead again. And on your exhale, drop that left hand down to the earth next to you, extending those right fingertips up and over your right ear towards the left side. Creating space, softening. Keeping the spine extended, not crunching. One more deep breath here. And on your next inhale, bring your hands up overhead. Palms to touch. Prayer mudra, bring your hands down to your heart. This will be a good moment for you to set an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's just to show up and be present. That's a great intention. But whatever is the best intention for you today, take a moment. Softening your gaze. Settling into how your body feels. Once you've set your intention, we're going to go ahead and walk the hands forward. If you're facing the side of your mat as I am, go ahead and turn so that you are facing the front of your mat. We're going to place the knees just below the hips, hands just below the shoulders. Begin rocking side to side in the hips, just sort of waking up the spine a little bit more, waking up the wrists, maybe some circles. Just do whatever your body calls you to do. Syncing your breath up with your movement. If you're taking circles, make sure you do your best to go about the same amount of circles in the opposite direction to keep the balance. We're working on balance here, balance and ringing out. And on your next inhale, we're going to tuck the back toes and lift the knees up for our first plank pose. Extending in the spine, tucking the belly in, really strong here in the upper body. Take another deep breath in here, bringing awareness to your body. Plank is a great position for activating every part of the body. On your next exhale, deep breath in before. Exhale, you're going to bring your hips up and back, tracking the heels towards the earth to your first downward facing dog. Settling in here. Releasing in the neck. Turning the upper arm muscles away from the ears. Imagine them circling out and away from you. Really pressing into the fingertips here. Hasta Bandha is your hand energy lock. Having space between the ears and the head and the shoulders. And on your next exhale, you're going to step or walk your feet towards your hands for your first forward fold. We're just going to hang here for a moment. You can clasp your hands onto your opposite elbows and swing side to side, bending generously in the knees. You can shake your head yes, nod your head yes, shake your head no. Swaying side to side, deeply breathing into your belly, just releasing any tension in the upper back, softening, melting here. Maybe hum. Slowly, with intention, we're going to mindfully roll up one vertebra at a time, beginning with the tailbone, tracking down towards the heels. Maybe sway side to side as you are arriving to your standing position. Once you get to the top, last thing to raise is your head. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and back and down. Exhale, you've arrived at the top of your mat for your first mountain pose. Take a deep breath in here and sweep your arms out and up overhead. Prayer mudra up above, chin towards the sky, gaze up towards the thumbs. Exhale, hands sweep out and in, prayer mudra at your heart, palms to touch. Take a deep inhale here and sweep your arms out and up one more time. I'm going to swan dive, sweeping the hands out and down, back towards the earth. You want your palms and fingertips to be touching the earth, so if that requires you to be bending your knees, that's absolutely fine. You're going to inhale, place your hands on your shins, halfway lifting, straightening out in the spine. Exhale, folding forward a little bit deeper, maybe clasping the backs of the shins. Plant your hands down to the earth, and you are going to step your left foot back and drop your knee down to the earth, your left knee, flattening that left foot to the mat. Sweeping your arms out and up just like we did before, bringing them up above overhead, but this time you're going to interlace your fingers and then point your pointer fingers up above. This is called a fire mudra. It builds energy in the body, tucking in your belly, tucking your tailbone down towards the left knee, opening in the front body. So pressing your heart up and through your chest, out, chin up towards the sky. Deep inhales here, pressing forward with the hips, creating more space. Deep inhale in and out. Then you're going to cactus your arms open, opening your heart, coming your hands back down to the earth, lifting that left knee off of the ground, stepping back with that right foot, downward facing dog. On your inhale, come forward into your plank position, and slowly, with control, very mindfully on your exhale, bring your body down to the earth. Flatten the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the upper body off of the earth and gaze forward. You're not pressing up with your hands. You should be able to lift them here. Exhale, forehead down to the mat. On your next inhale, press yourself back up into a plank, and you can use your knees always in the plank positions too. And into your downward facing dog. Lift your right foot up behind you, pressing, tucking in your belly towards your spine, pointing the right toes, keeping the hips squared to the earth. And then exhale, drop the foot down. Inhale, lift the left foot up towards the sky, keeping the hips squared, keeping the belly tucked in. This is a 3-legged dog. And this time you're going to exhale and bring the chin in towards your nose, knee in towards your nose, and plant that left foot onto the earth. Drop the right knee to the earth. Drop the top of the right foot to the earth. Your feet should be about hips width distance apart, like they're on train tracks. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up overhead. Interlace your fingers again, but this time do it the opposite way as before. It's usually the awkward, more unnatural way. Point the fingers, fire mudra, tuck the belly in, tuck the tailbone towards the back knee. Deep breath here, open in that front body. Chin up towards the sky, gaze up towards the thumbs. Ujjayi breathing. Flexing in every muscle. On your next inhale, open the arms, cactus them. And then swan dive them back down to the earth. Lift that back knee. And this time you're going to put your strength and weight into your left foot and step forward to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Shake the head. No, nod the head. Yes. Slowly with control, we're going to keep a flat back this time and sweep the arms out and up overhead. You can do a fire mudra at the top here, tucking the tailbone, tucking in the belly, reaching up and back, slight back bend. Be mindful of your body. Cactus the arms open here if you would like to. And then bring the hands to the heart, Prayer Mudra. Notice the heat building in your body. And on your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. And swan dive, arms out and down to the earth. Plant the palms and step or walk back to a plank position. We're going to drop into what do we call a chaturanga. So you're going to drop halfway and then lift your body up and forward, untucking the back toes into an upward facing dog. Exhale, pressing back up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right toes up towards the sky. And on your exhale, bring that right knee in towards the left elbow. Inhale, kick it back up. Exhale, bring it into the right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. And this time, exhale, in, knee to the nose, step it in between the hands. You always want your ankle to be in front of the knee, never behind it. It's better for your joints. Here you're going to plant the left hand and sort of like you have a bow and arrow. With the right hand, you're going to bring it up towards the sky. So you're getting a nice spinal twist here towards the right side of the body. And with your strength here and your feet hip width distance apart, your strength in your lower legs, you're going to lift up for a twisted crescent. Dropping in the hips. You're going to drop that right hand down towards the legs and lift that left hand towards the sky. Looking up towards the left hand, exhale, drop that hand to the earth. Drop the right hand to the earth. Step the right foot back. Chaturanga again. Exhale. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you'd like, you can take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale with your tongue out. Lion's breath. On your next inhale, lift that left foot up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, in towards the nose. Plant the foot on the earth. On your next inhale, lift that left hand with the right hand planted below the right elbow. Lift that left hand up towards the sky, twisting to the left. Heart shining towards the sky. Becoming strong and grounded in the toes and the feet. You're going to lift up into your twisted crescent. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Maybe you gaze back towards the left hand. On your next inhale, drop that left hand down towards the back thigh. Right hand up towards the sky. Maybe you gaze up towards that right hand. One more breath here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands back down towards the earth. And you're going to put that weight in the left foot again and step forward. This time we're going to bring the toes to touch and the outsides of the feet parallel to the edges of the mat. You're going to sweep the hands up, forward, and overhead in a fire mudra, sinking the hips down for your chair pose. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. Deep inhale. On your next exhale, you're going to twist over to the right side, and you can lock that left elbow onto your right knee. Couple deep breaths here. Chair twist. Maybe you gaze up towards the sky. Opening your heart. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up overhead again. Fire mudra on the opposite side. Sinking a little deeper, tucking in the belly, tucking the tailbone down towards the earth. On your next exhale, hands to heart, twisting over to the left side. Deep belly breaths here. What are you wringing out? What are you letting go of? On your next inhale, sweep the hands up overhead, and then stand for your mountain pose. Sweep your hands out and down to the side. Feeling that fire building. Maybe you place one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart, and just check in with how you're feeling. You are safe and free to do whatever feels good to your body. Everything that I offer is a suggestion. You are strong. On your next inhale, sweep your hands out and up overhead. Slight back bend, fire mudra. Exhale, swan dive down. Plant your hands to the earth. If crow pose is in your practice, feel free to go from a crow pose into your plank, chaturanga. You can always just meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale the right toes up towards the sky. This time you're going to open up in the hips, so turning open bending that right knee so that the right toes are towards the left glute. And if it's in your practice, you can drop down into a wild thing. Exhale, square the hips, tuck in the navel. Exhale, bring that knee in towards the nose. Step it between the hands. Again, twisting open to the right. Inhale. Bring that right hand back, left hand to the top. And this time we're going to cartwheel the hands down to the earth. Turn that left foot onto its side. You can stay here for a side plank. You can stagger the feet. You can stack the feet. Or you can lift the leg. Find what feels good. On your next exhale, bring that right hand back to the earth, downward facing dog. Exhale, come into your plank. Deep inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, tongue out. Lion's breath. On your next inhale, lift that left foot up towards the sky. Point the toes. Open the hip. Bend that right knee, bringing the left toes towards the right glute. If it's in your practice, you can drop into your wild thing, lifting the hips up towards the sky. Exhale back into your downward facing three-legged dog. Squaring the hips. On your next exhale, bring that left knee in towards the nose. Twisting open up with that left hand. Grounded, rising up. Exhaling, reaching that left hand back. Right hand towards the sky. This time we are going to drop our hand back to the earth, right hand to the earth, into our side plank, whether that's feet stacked, foot up towards the sky. Straight line from our spine to the crown of the head. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. Maybe add another chaturanga if you'd like. If not, go ahead and step, walk, hop, or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, wrapping your arms, your forearms behind your calves. Grab opposite shins. This is a good opener for the upper body. Deep breaths here. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. And slowly with the flat back, swan dive, raise up towards the sky. Prayer mudra at the heart on your exhale. Settling. Feeling the fire built. Maybe placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Maybe wiping the sweat off of your face. Now we're going to become quite grounded in our feet here. We're going to imagine that we have deep roots going into the earth. I'm going to face you. Deep roots down into the earth, deeply connected. You're going to begin to have a bend in your left knee, lifting that right heel off of the earth and opening that right knee over to the right side. If you'd like, you can lift the right knee, strong in your core and opening out to the right and then in. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, open up again towards that right side. Then you may grab your heel and bring it into the upper thigh or to the lower calf. Or you can also kickstand toes on the earth, heel touching the shin. Whatever feels most comfortable. You just do not want your foot pressing into your knee. Bring your palms to touch at the heart. This is called tree pose. We have roots deeply grounded into the earth. You can imagine your roots going so deep, breaking through the earth's crust, reaching all the way down into the magma, center of the earth, bringing that energy into your body. You may open your arms up and out to a receiving pose, connecting your roots into your channel to the divine above, receiving whatever it is you may need to know, keeping a bend in that left knee so as not to lock out in your knee. When you're ready to come out of this position with grace, lift that right knee in towards the chest, and we're going to move from there into a warrior three. So you're going to hinge forward at your hips, and you're going to bring that right foot back towards behind you. Hands in front of you. They can also be to the side or behind you. Keeping the hips squared to the earth. And if you lose your balance, it's okay. Maybe your ankles are feeling a little weak. Meet yourself where you are. Slowly, you're going to bend in that left knee. Drop that right foot towards the earth. Bending in that front knee for a warrior two position. Reaching out in the hands. Breathing deeply and fully. Reach forward, flipping that left palm up toward the sky. And you're going to bring it up and back overhead, keeping the bend in that left knee. You can bind your right hand behind you, or you can just reach towards that knee. Back to your warrior two. Exhale, you're going to cartwheel the hands towards the earth. Plant both hands. Bring that left foot back towards the right foot. And exhale through your chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to hop here again or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dropping down. Inhale, swan dive up. Palms to the heart. Rooting down again into the right foot. We're going to start to put our weight into the right foot, lifting that left foot slightly. Maybe opening the knee out to the side. Lifting that left knee in towards the chest. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale, bring it back in. 2 more times. At your own pace. Slight bend in that right knee. On your next inhale, open up. Put the foot wherever it feels best. Palms to touch at the heart. Rooted, grounded. Deep Ujjayi breathing. If you feel ready, you may extend your arms up and out, overhead to receive whatever it is that you're meant to receive. Softening in the shoulders. Creating more space with each breath. Lifting that knee with grace. You're going to bend in that right knee and hinge at the hips again to reach forward into your warrior three position. And again, balance is a practice. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. On your next inhale, prepare to bend that right knee and reach back with that left foot. If you need to readjust, go ahead. Bending forward in that right knee. Knee should be over the ankle. Back leg strong. Arms strong, reaching. Inhale, reach forward and flip that right palm up and over, keeping a bend in that right knee. Deep breaths in and out. Staying extended in the spine, keeping the right shoulder away from the right ear. Tucking in the belly. One more inhale on your exhale. Cartwheel the hands down to the front and step that foot forward again to meet the right foot. Maybe you grab opposite elbows again and give your knees a generous bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Maybe hum. Inhale, swan dive. Up, hands overhead, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive down, hands planted. Step back into your plank position. And slowly with control, you're going to bring your knees out to the sides on the earth. Big toes to touch. Forehead towards the earth. Child's pose. Deep inhales to the belly, deep exhales. Actively reaching forward with the arms. We're going to begin slowing down. We built a lot of heat. Now we're going to begin to cool down. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can bring the palms to touch. Prayer mudra over your head. Extending the spine more forward, creating more space. Ujjayi breathing. You can give yourself a neck massage here too. It's always nice to give ourselves a little TLC. On your next inhale, you're going to plant your palms and come back into a tabletop position. I don't know about you, but my feet are tired from all that balancing, so I'm going to kick my feet very softly onto the earth and begin to do some spinal movements. So I'm going to exhale my belly in towards my spine and tuck my chin for cow pose. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking forward. Exhale, tucking the tailbone and the chin. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking forward. One more. Neutral spine. Now we're going to place our left hand firmly into the earth and similar to before, like a bow and arrow, raising that right hand up towards the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to thread the needle, running that right hand under the left shoulder, bringing that right shoulder down towards the earth. This is a deep spinal twist here, so be careful with your body. Listen to your body. If this feels okay, bring the left hand up and out and over, twisting open the heart towards the sky. Deep breaths here. Maybe bring the hand overhead. Doing your best to keep the hips still squared to the earth. Maybe you bind the left arm behind you, reaching for the right thigh. Gaze can be up towards the sky, or a very deep cleansing twist. It's a great opener for the upper back. On your next inhale, plant that left hand right back where it was, lifting up, bringing that right hand towards the sky one more time. Counter twist. Exhale, planting the right hand to the earth. Other side. You're going to lift that right hand up, left hand up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, threading the left hand under the right shoulder, twisting to the left side. Maybe reaching that left hand up overhead. Maybe reaching it behind, opening the heart up towards the sky. Deep belly breaths. Imagine releasing and rinsing out whatever it is that isn't serving you. Maybe binding that hand behind you, reaching for the left thigh. Deep Ujjayi breathing. On your next inhale, bring that right hand back to the earth. Reach the left hand up towards the sky. Drop that left hand down. On your next inhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knees for your plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna do a nice hip opener, so take a deep breath in and lift your right foot towards the sky. Exhale, bring that right foot towards the left hand, right knee towards the right hand. Feel free to bring that right heel in as close to the hip as you need, the left hip. You can also place a cushion or a block or a book under that right hip, so the hips are square. Creating space here, you can press into your leg, tuck in that belly. Maybe you reach up towards the sky. Slight back bend. Cactusing the arms, opening your heart again, and then slowly walking the hands out in front of you, slowly folding forward, forehead to the earth. Flexing the right toes in towards the shin to keep the integrity in the knee. Three more deep breaths here. Extending in the spine. Softening, noticing, relaxing. This is a deep hip opener. Inhale. Begin to walk your hands in. If it feels good to you, you can take a little twist here, bringing that left elbow to the right knee and twisting open. If you'd like, you can bring your hands into a prayer. It's a very deep twist, so just feel what feels right to your body. You can also walk your hands out towards the side. Deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, bring your palms back under your shoulders, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step the foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift those left toes up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the left toes to meet the right hand. left knee to meet the left hand, and stepping back with that right foot. Making sure the hips are squared to the earth, maybe pressing open in that left leg, reaching up, tucking that back tailbone. Creating space, cactusing the arms open, and then exhale, walking forward. Folding, softening, releasing. You can also create a pillow with your hands. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Softening, just noticing what you feel here. Wherever there's tension or tightness, breathe space. Breathe calm, release, let go. Where can you soften? Two more deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, walk the hands in. If you took a twist on the other side, go ahead and take a twist on this side. Deep twist here, prayer twist. Or reaching out over to the side. And if you did both, do both. Deep cleansing breath, releasing any and all tension. On your next inhale, walk your hands in. And you're going to swing that right leg forward, bringing that right heel to the left knee and the right knee just above the left heel. Flexing the right and left toes in towards the shins. Hips should be squared to the earth. Shins should be stacked above each other. It's either double pigeon or fire log pose, some names for it. Extending in the spine as if there's a string reaching your crown up towards the sky above you. Softening here. You can take your left elbow to the right foot and massage the bottom of the foot. There's a lot of muscles there, and they actually have to do with digestion. So you can help your digestion by giving yourself a little foot massage. I like to incorporate as much self-massage into my yoga practice as I can, because why not? If we're there, I'm taking this time to breathe with my body. Might as well work through some knots too. On your next inhale, just reach and fold forward for a moment here, dropping the head towards the earth. On your next inhale, walk your hands in. Go ahead and bring your heels both to the earth. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. And then bring your left leg to the earth and your right leg on top. I think that's what I just did. Yes. Okay. Bring your right heel towards the earth. Right shin parallel to the earth, and bring your left foot on top of your right knee, or left knee on top of your right foot. Hips squared to the earth, sit bones fully planted and grounded. Softening here. arriving, spine reaching up towards the sky. Begin to hinge forward and massage that left foot with your right elbow, helping with your digestion. You can also use your hands if you'd like to. Whatever brings you the most serenity. Deeply breathing in and out, attuning to your body and its needs. And then go ahead and walk your hands out in front of you. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. On your next inhale, walk your hands in. And you're going to straighten your legs out in front of you. Hips squared to the earth, sit bones on the earth. Take a deep breath in, sweep your arms up, palms overhead to touch. Exhale, you're going to hinge forward at your hips, keeping your spine as straight as possible, reaching in front of you. What matters the most is keeping the integrity in the spine. So really hinging at the hips and reaching forward. Once you've met your depth, you can drop with the head and soften here. Seated forward fold. On your next inhale, begin to reach your crown up towards the sky again and step your feet in a little bit so that the bottoms of the feet are flat to the earth. You need to scooch forward a little bit, go ahead. And you're going to slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower down onto your back. Feet under the knees. You can reach towards the feet with your hands to make sure that they are in the right depth. And they can land right about where your middle finger touches them, just slightly. We're going to do some bridge poses, closing out our practice. For our bridge pose, you can leave your hands planted on the earth, flexing in the core, a lot of core strength here, flexing in the glutes, pretty much every muscle is flexing in this pose. You're going to take a deep inhale, exhale. You're going to lift the hips off of the earth, pressing the chest up towards the chin, and you can interlace the palms underneath your hips, your sacrum, strong in the core, tucking the tailbone towards the knees. Inhaling deeply and fully, pressing the knees in towards each other, making sure they don't splay out. And on your next exhale, you're going to slowly lower back down to the earth. Next bridge, take another deep inhale. Exhale, lift again. Maybe interlacing the hands underneath you. Bring the chest in towards the chin. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Maybe you want to bring your arms overhead. Strong in the glutes. Exhale, coming back down to the earth. If bridge pose is in your practice, you may go into that for your next pose if that feels good to you, or go ahead and hold another bridge pose. If wheel is in your practice, You may bring your hands over your shoulders, fingers towards your shoulders. I don't really recommend doing this unless wheel is in your practice and you've done it before. But if wheel is in your practice, plant your palms on the earth. Begin to get that strength in your legs, in your feet, in your core, and push up. Reaching back, maybe straightening in the legs. 5 deep breaths here. Exhale, dropping down towards the earth with control. Bringing the knees in towards the chest. Grab for the outside edges of the feet. Opening the knees wide out towards the armpits. Rocking side to side, happy baby. Inhale deeply, exhale fully through the nose. Maybe you straighten one leg. Maybe you straighten the other leg, baby ninja. If you're feeling open, maybe you extend both legs. You can grab the big toe with the peace fingers. Really opening in the hips and releasing. Bringing the feet, soles of the feet to touch. Drop them down towards the earth for a kind butterfly pose. Just relaxing, releasing in the lower back. Maybe pressing the hands into the thighs if you want a little more opening here. Or you can place one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Deep breaths here. Exhale. Knees into the chest, rocking side to side. Extending the left leg out in front, bringing the right knee, twisting over to the left side. Gaze out towards the right arm extending. One last twist. Wringing out whatever's left. Inhaling deeply, exhaling fully. On the next inhale, bringing knees into the chest. Exhale, rocking side to side. Inhale, right leg extends forward. Exhale, left knee goes over to that right side. Twisting in the spine deeply. Extending in that left hand over towards the right. Tucking the belly in. Inhale, both feet to the earth. Exhale, extending out, flat to the earth. Shavasana, final relaxation. Here we can relax every part of the body. Feel the entire body completely relaxed. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Shavasana is also known as corpse pose. We're laying here We can imagine the things that we're letting die here. What are the things that we've released throughout this practice? We've wrung out of our bodies. We deeply twisted. We sweat. We worked hard. What is it that we're letting go here? What is no longer serving that we can leave behind? Let it pass here. Let it go. Take a deep inhale here, and on your exhale, begin to bring your feet to the mat and slowly curl over to one side into a fetal position, resting the head on the elbow of the arm, touching the earth. Bringing the knees in towards the forehead. Being reborn here. A newer version of yourself. What does that version of you look like? How does that version of you feel? How does that version of you walk around this beautiful planet? Give love to this newborn baby that is who you are becoming. On your next inhale, begin to lift yourself up into a comfortable seat, just as we begun. Easy seat. Hips squared towards the earth. Settling in here. Take a deep breath in with me. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Palms to touch. Exhale, bring the palms into the chest, to the heart, to the sacrum. Connecting with the heart, softening the gaze. Deep breath here, bringing the thumbs up towards the forehead, towards the third eye center, connecting the heart with the mind. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, for taking this time to be with your body, to work hard, to cleanse and release, and to be present. I bow to you. Namaste. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope your body is feeling energized, cleansed, stretched. Make sure you drink some water. That was definitely a heat building practice. A lot of releasing. Hopefully you broke a sweat. So make sure you nourish your body with some good water. Replenish those cells. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I look forward to practicing with you soon. Bye for now.